Hello and thank you for joining me. This is the second in the series of videos that I'm producing to show you what we get up to here at Hampstead Builders. Last time I left you with this view, one of the rooms in the basement after we had stripped it out. The next stage is to run the drainage and to insulate the floor. Okay, now this is the insulation and we've already put it down on this section of the floor. However, there's a couple of spare pieces we got here and I've just got one of the lads to put them together and just to show you how they slot together. These pieces of insulation just go directly over the existing concrete subfloor which is already there. Now let's go back to that original room we started with. You can see on this video that the floor has been insulated and we're just about to roll out the waterproofing membrane over the top of that. But before I go on about the waterproofing membrane, I just want to bring your eye to a particular detail, which is the drainage channel which runs around the edge of all of this basement to take away any water that may get underneath the waterproofing membrane. So let's show you this channel. Now here you can see a section of the channel and you can see it's got holes in it so that water can actually come from the floor up into the channel and go away to the drainage point, which we'll talk about later on in this video. You can also see a couple of other things here. You can see the membrane on the wall, which we'll talk about in a second, and you can also see that there is a section of channel that runs across just in front of this man's feet. Now let's show you how these components all go together. The upright piece here represents the membrane that's on the wall, which you can see on the right hand side, and just while we're looking at this on the right hand side you can see some of the fixings in the wall. There'll be more fixings as we move along. So we've just put the channel down here, the insulation next to it and the membrane over the top, and now we're going to stick a special sealing strip which runs across the top of all of this, as you can see, that finishes the whole lot up. Now the idea is any water that comes in through the walls can run down behind this membrane and get into the channel at the bottom. Any water that comes up underneath the floor can make its way across to the channel and then get away through into the drains from that channel. Thank you for watching. My next video in this series will show you the fitting out and you can watch the property transform back to a luxury flat. Until then, bye bye.